We have a question here from Catherine Daigle who asks, what would it take to unseal Greenberg's testimony? We know that what a POS Gates is, but we need the facts, and his attitude signals to me is he feels safe. If Trump files can be exposed, why not Greenberg's? More silver spoon justice. Some reports said these files went to Meatball Ron. Why? Was he having relations with underage girls too? What other politicians were Gates and company pimping for? So as we all know, late last week, the DOJ officially said, Matt Gaetz, you're off the hook. But this question, first of all, actually was posted on our site shortly before that news came out that Gaetz wouldn't be charged. But your question remains the same. Where are the files? Joel Greenberg, the disgraced Seminole County former tax collector who was kind of the ringleader of this entire scandal, Matt Gaetz' wingman is what the media has called him, he cooperated for over a year. Over a year! This man was working with prosecutors. He was giving them such good information that they repeatedly delayed his sentencing because what he was giving them was gold. But everything he gave them is under seal. And at the time, the judge agreed at the prosecutor's urging, keep it under seal because we don't want to scare off the targets. We don't want these people to start intimidating witnesses. We don't want them to flee the country. So keep it under seal so they don't know we're going to come after them. And it was widely assumed, obviously, that one of those people was Matt Gaetz. They had his own ex-girlfriend cooperating against him. Like, you don't do that if that man is not a target. And then ultimately the DOJ is like, we can't trust those people. Really? Because you trusted them enough to cut these deals with them and delay their sentencing. I don't buy that for a second. Our DOJ is weak. It is pathetic. It is scared. Because if they had a shred of dignity, charges would have already been filed against Matt Gaetz. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We cannot change that. But what we can get eventually are those unsealed files from Greenberg's cooperation. Let's also not forget, because you mentioned Ron DeSantis in this, there were a total of 5 co-conspirators, unnamed, in the Greenberg indictment. It was always assumed that one of those 5 was Matt Gaetz. So let's assume one of them was, and he's not being charged. There's still 4 others. Nobody else has been charged. Who are the 4 other people? Or the DOJ said they were co-conspirators. That's how they were listed. Co-conspirators. Who are they? Where are they? Why have they not been charged? Because if you're not going to charge them, there's no reason to keep Greenberg's testimony and cooperation under seal. You said you wanted it sealed because you didn't want your people to flee. You didn't want them to intimidate other witnesses. But if you're not going to charge anything, then why not just release it? Eventually we'll get it. But I'm afraid by that point, the damage will be done. So we need to act now. We need to act fast. We need good people who are good at FOIA-ing information. Beth Borden and Ken Klippenstein, I'm looking at y'all. Y'all are the best at it. So maybe y'all can get your hands on that and release it to the world, because I think we need to know what Greenberg had to say and why the DOJ decided to do nothing about it after cooperating with him for a year and a half. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.